Welcome to the Rec Center in Tacoma Park, Maryland, as we get ready for the DCHL Intermezzo season. We have the newly named Evil Empire, no longer Pravda. So I have a feeling that we were going to be correct here. On the other side, we got the Ducks. Evil Empire, as always, in black, because what else would they be? And the Ducks are, as always, in purple. I'm Andy Goss. He sets Chance Suds. It's been a long, hard day of hockey here, but I think it's going to come down to a good game. What do you think?
Oh, I think it's going to be an awesome game out there. We got probably the number one seed, actually, if you talk about it, the number one overall seed in this league right now, which is the Evil Empire. They picked up Scott McCurry, as you probably know, your goalie from the Afterburners.
Scott McCurry is going to be carrying a lot.
This is his third game, though, today, so let's see how he handles this full-off action out there.
And he had a little bit of a problem in the first game he played here. Game just completed, Afterburners against the Babylon Warriors. Fortunately, that game was basically all offense. Neither team really tried to play back any. It was an explosion, the likes of which we haven't seen in quite some time. But the Afterburners seem to get into games like that. Final score of 12-6.
Well, and again, the Afterburners are one of those teams where, you know, if all their players show up, the goalies there, they really are a pro team, let's be honest here. But the million-dollar question is, will their players always show up? It's always a million-dollar question. If they don't show up, it's a red team, bottom line.
We had two new teams playing in game one. It was the Majors against the Jacks. 5-minute Majors took that one 4-2.
Actually, you know what? You watched the game all night. What do you think about the 5-minute Major team?
I think the Majors had a lot of strength. I think that part of what they needed, though, was just getting adjusted to the new system, the new boards. But I wasn't that impressed with either team in the long run. The team I really was impressed with is another new team, a new pro team, Cobra Kai Dojo, who, big save by Sean Sampson, taking out the player. And Sampson's still down.
Temporary timeout, goalie's down. Make sure he's okay, so it's a good safety timeout here.
This is Sean Sampson's second game as well. As you can see, McQuarrie over on this end, he's just about as tired as everybody else is. Yeah. Both these goalies took a shelling.
Sean is not moving, which is a little scary.
He's still down.
Taking time overall there. And we're probably going to do a temporary stoppage of clock here just to be on the safe side.
Yeah, we're going to have to, we're probably going to have to.
He is moving now. We can see him moving now.
Yeah, we can see it moving, so well, that's a good sign. Let's see if he's all right. I mean, he got nailed in the head during diving for the save, as you can tell on that replay.
Correct.
As I was saying, though, the team I was most impressed was Cobra Kai Dojo with 6-3 win over the Funkmaster Redux, but you had a player with 39 saves out there in Ryan. You had Mike pretty much score every single goal for them. The question is, you know, can they really ride that the way the NWO has ridden the same formula?
You know what? That's a good question. You know, I think, you know, they're going to score some goals. I mean, Paul, the captain of that team, told me he's very confident that that team will be a top 4 or 5 contender. So, you know, first game here, smaller gym, new environment. Give credit to that team to find a way to win out there. The goalie was outstanding, but I think they'll score some goals.
In Game 3, the Scorpions withstood a furious comeback from the License to Deke, if you will. It was an LTT Triple Deeks hybrid, and held on to win 6-5 after being up 5-0, you know, 30 seconds into the second period.
Was it 5-0?
It was 5-0
wow,
at one point, and they had to hold on to win 6-5. A lot of that because Chris Winkler for the Deke team had a hat trick as the ball comes over into our neck of the woods, gets fished out. 5, 4, 3. Cleared up to the center. So we've had a couple of surprise results. The big surprise in my mind is the Scabs defeating the Street Sharks 4-3, and they were up 4-0 after 2. Sharks tried a furious comeback, just didn't have enough. John Rump's the difference as the goalie for the Scabs.
You know what? That game, I mean, you tell me if I'm wrong, but the new guy for the Scabs, didn't Francois look pretty good for the Scabs out there?
Picked up a hat trick out there.
He had the hat trick.
Always seemed to be in the right place at the right time. Other people thought Carlos might have been the talisman on that team. It's really hard to say.
And we've got a penalty here, and he looks like it's going to be Matt for hooking. I'm sorry, corrections, Nick for hooking.
Wait, you mean I'm supposed to pay attention to what's going on in this game too?
Yes.
What's the fun in that?
Yeah, Nick for hooking here. Penalty is going to be at 10:55 to start the power play here for the Ducks as we zoom out the camera range.
And Ducks now on the power play.
Josh goes wide.
Brooks unable to keep it in. Now played up the boards by, is that Geraldine, I think? Or is that?
No, it's Wendy.
Wendy, that's right. I don't know why. I always think that's Geraldine. You have to realize, of course, I'm completely stupid when it comes to names. Oh, nice backhand pass. Play goal.
It's in, yes.
Goal.
That's the new player. I believe it's Chris who had the assist, the great pass.
Chris with
and
a great
Josh
pass.
with the power play goal. And it's now 1-0.
And the Ducks take a surprise lead on the power play. Josh Brooks with the goal. Very well done, being able to field a behind-the-back pass, really, Chris. Now here they come again. They have a chance, but it's Peter Doe breaking it up. So it is 1-0 to the Ducks.
So the penalty to Pravda was a killer.
That's right. And although they do have one foul on the board, you might want to know that there's a goal as well. I'm trying to be sort of smooth as I take care of these things.
Yeah, you know, it's our first game where actually we have a color commentator and a play-by-play guy. Also, we also have the color commentator doing the camera work and also the scoring as well too. So it'll take us a while to adjust, but we'll do it well.
Yeah, don't look at me like I'm lazy. All right, I'd have to reach over him to change the scoreboard. All right. So
now, what do you think of this new Evil Empire team here? It's again Pravda with a couple of really big free agents here. We've got Scott McQuarrie in goal.
We got Tommy Bowser.
We got Tommy Bowser. Oh, hit the post!
No, I don't think that was in.
Hit that. I thought I hit the post out there, but if the referee's ruling it a goal.
Both of us think it hit the post, so.
He's got it. You know, we can't overrule him.
Can we go to the video on that?
If the referee asks for it, we can, but the referee's not asking for it.
That is a big call. There have been some.
It's a big call. It's a big break for. Let's be honest. It's a big break for the Ducks, but they hit the post. We thought it hit the post clearly. So one of those things where this happened. Roll with the punch. Roll with the punch. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we saw it. We heard it. And the goalie was the only one who didn't. The ref was the only one who didn't catch on. Really.
And, you know, let's be. We're referees. You know, it's tough to see everything out there. It's a bang play. Unfortunately, the referee didn't have the angle. We did, and it was clear hit the post clearly.
And you know, it's time for me to go on a rant here because you know that I'm always ranting. Which is that, you know, that 12-6 game, there were at least 2 or 3 goals, and it went both ways, at least 2 or 3 goals that should not have counted, what you'd expect when there's 18 out there, but even so. There were a couple of, there was a lot of loose play, a lot of questionable play.
High stick. That's a high stick call.
And it's going.
That's a high stick. That's a good high stick call up there on the new player. I think its name is, I forgot what his name was, but what's his name?
Don't look at me. I don't know these people. You're the commissioner.
It's a penalty on
me. Mike.
Mike.
A few times on face-offs, not getting called. That's not shot.
You got talked to.
It's very bad.
When the guy scored on the goal, it stick him about half up.
Oh, this is great. It's like pro wrestling. We've got people coming in for promos all the time. You know, am I allowed to curse on here?
There it is.
Short-handed goal.
Tommy Bowser, short-handed, unassisted, I believe.
2-1.
2-1 is the score. As I get to the score.
And we're only halfway through the first period, which
Bowser,
which says that we're going to have another game like we had the last time.
Unassisted, off the penalty to.
What time do I have?
120 more. 6 minutes exactly.
6 exactly.
Yeah, you're going to hear a lot of people interacting with us because we're trying to keep track of everything here. So this is going to be a pretty unique experience for us here in the intermezzo season in Tacoma Park, Maryland. We're sort of. Oh, look at that!
And that's in. That clearly went in.
Luke Taylor with the goal.
Luke from Josh. Power play goal, and that's not full strength here.
And it's 3-1. This is strange because I can tell you the first 4 games we had pretty much average scoring. You know, we had 4 or 5 to win the game. That's about what you expect in a league like this. And now all of a sudden it's 3-1. The other game was 12-6. Now I didn't happen to see Blue Barracudas versus NWO, but you did. Was it anything like that?
You know what? I would say no. No. The NWO basically pulled away late in that game. It was competitive for the first maybe 25 minutes or so, but the third period belonged clear to the NWO. I'm sorry, to the Blue Barracudas. And they pulled away late. I believe it was 9-3 final score.
Wow.
And nice move.
And Chris runs into the goalie. Oh, it's going to give him a little bit of a receipt there.
Yeah, and goalie got away with one.
And the ref says you earned it. So here we go.
And of course they shake their hands out.
Yeah.
I think Scott knows he got away with one there.
Either that or you know, like I said, you earned it. So, and that's the thing. That's what I like. You know, people. I mean, if there's going to be a collision, you know, just sort of let them hang it out. I mean, this is hockey after all. And
Correct.
You know, you can try and play it. You can try and play a more calm, more peaceful hockey league, but that really doesn't make any sense.
Outside post there.
There's no such thing as a peaceful hockey league. Let's just admit it right now. And we wouldn't have it any other way. And this is Bowser, Tommy Bowser bringing it up. He's got a man in the middle. He's got Nick. There it is. He's going to press the bat. Oh, I think he should have shot that.
Couldn't tell from that angle up there.
Now back the other way, it is Brooks up the sideline looking for Chris. This one's intercepted. He's going to try a second time. This is blocked as well. He's having no ability to clear at this point. Now this one is tipped away by Wendy, and it's going to be Nick coming the other way. Going to fire deep. Nothing there. 3-1 to the Ducks right now with about 5 minutes left in the first period. Is anyone keeping track of shots? Because I sure as hell is. Both goalies just look dead tired at this point.
Yeah, well, this is the game where they both played, and they play back-to-back games now. Both played earlier for different teams they're on, so they got to be exhausted.
It's not like they were on fire in that first game either.
Yeah, that was unbelievable. 12-6, and these are two very solid goalies. The best goalie in our league, as far as I can see, and he gave up 6 goals. So,
but right now it stands at 3-1 to the Ducks.
That's correct. 3-1 to the Ducks it is.
And it's kind of a bit of a surprise here.
Yes, it is. Now, let's be honest here. Ducks got a break. That second goal should not have counted, but it did. And that definitely did put the momentum on for the Ducks out there. And and let's be honest here. Pravda also one of those teams where they don't always keep their cool. Let's be honest here.
Hey, you didn't say Evil Empire. Take a drink.
Well, correction. There you go. How many times? At least once I'm going to say that. There you go. They're liable for losing their cool in general. They complain a bit, maybe a little too much in my personal opinion, but it's hockey. But if the score keeps going that way, they may lose their composure.
I really don't understand why they came to us. I mean, it's a Didier drop-up moment, is what it is.
Yes.
And if for those who wonder who the hell Didier drop-up is, it's a soccer thing. Now, go look it up on the internet. It's a hilarious thing. And now this pass is going to go to Taylor in the court. He's trying to get around Doe. He's in the fire. That is why. Now a follow-up from Barron. Barron right in the middle, and that one is tipped away. Played down the side. I gotta wonder if maybe the new offside rule allows people to cheat up a little more, causing any difficulty. We got a penalty coming up here. It is going to be on the Ducks. And let's take a look at the call. It's going to be on Honey Jurgens.
Honey's going to call us for was it slash or high stick? I couldn't tell what the call was.
I don't know if he even knows what it is yet.
Stick lift. It's for a stick lift.
It's going to be.
He's demonstrating a stick lift out there, so it's going to be a stick lift on Honey. And the power play will go to the Pravda.
He did it again.
Correction, that's number 2, right?
That's 2.
What's the over-under there? 10, maybe? Heat with a point shot. That goes wide.
Yep.
Rebound, loose, and got it.
Now Ann Weisbarber trying her bit.
And
taken away by Taylor, and McCrory has it. Round to Doe, taken away by Taylor. Taylor has it in the corner, so he looks to kill some time. Though in this league, really, killing time on the penalty is almost a crazy thing to do because you can't score.
Shot goes wide.
And it looks like the Ducks are going to get a free play. They do. Goes up to Barron. He's going to fire. Big
what a great save by Scott there. Rebound
stolen by Taylor.
He stole the rebound, but can't get by him. Nickens beat it away.
Galena the other way. He's going to look for a player. Oh, just can't get there in time. Now the game's starting to pick up a little. That's kind of a scary thought when it's 3-1 in the first period that the game starts to pick up a little.
Correct.
But here we go. Oh.
Loose ball.
Peter Doe way out of there. And McCrory way out of the crease. I don't know what the hell he's doing. I don't think even he knows what he's doing.
Oh, no! I almost got out there. Rebound. He plays goal and got it out of the way.
And we're going to have a penalty on... What in the world's going on?
So Scott gets a penalty here.
And now the question is, who's going to serve it? I'm not sure which team gets the honors of choosing. Normally...
It's normally...
And we got a visitor here.
Hi. Great job, Suds.
It's Numa Castillo joining us here in the booth. Numa, how are you doing?
I'm doing fabulous. I'm just going to check out the venue. Great job, Suds.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Loving it. You did a fabulous job. This is just a preview to our big come out.
Yeah, that's correct.
One more thing.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Full strength.
Great teaser for the new
venue, Rockwell Sports. Yes, it is. Thank you for coming by. Appreciate it.
That is Numa Castillo, one of the top social advocates and a Blood Red captain. The Blood Red is taking this season off.
But half their players are still playing.
Yeah, half their players are playing.
Tommy, their best player, Tommy Bowser's on the Evil Empire.
That's true. You have Phil playing on the Licensed Sadiq, I guess we have to call them.
Licensed Sadiq, I like that.
And another shot, another save by McCrory. Go the other way. This one kept in by Tracy. Looking for Chris. Yes, I'm using first and last names interchangeably. Bite me. So. Now cutting inside.
Oh, nice pass. Oh, goes wide.
Goes behind the net.
It's on net. It's on net. So it's going to be a draw.
On the outside of the net, even though there's a hole in the net apparently, or something close to it.
No, I think it's just a, yeah, it could be no net. 18 seconds left, the period. 10 seconds.
It'll be Joe and Brooks taking this face off. Pass back to Tracy. Will she keep it in? Yes, she will. Passes it up, looking for Brooks. This one is stolen. Nick the other way. That's saved by Sampson. And with that, we're going to end the first period. And what a period it's been for the Ducks. 3-1 the score. And we are back as the clock hasn't started yet because my partner's an idiot.
I reset it, but it's not the clock. Now it's started up.
There we go. All right. And we got another penalty coming up.
Another wheel on the same player, Matt.
And, oh, by the way, I think that we're going to have a penalty shot
It's a
coming
penalty
up.
shot.
So you're going to see an exciting play here. Instead of a double power play, because when it's 4-on-2, that's really kind of stupid, we are going to have a penalty shot.
Do we get a penalty or not? If he misses,
No,
shot. Yeah, just shot.
This penalty shot is the penalty, essentially.
Exactly. That's exactly it.
So here we go. It's going to be Josh Brooks taking it. All right. Josh Brooks going against Scott McQuarrie. Here he comes. Across the center line. He's going to move right. Stop, save. Rebound went in, but the rebound doesn't count. You only get one bite at the cherry on a penalty shot. And Josh Brooks was unsuccessful. A big save.
And also, Rob,
As
12 on the first penalty. 12 seconds left, the first penalty.
as we continue to try and do 6 jobs at once
Exactly.
over here. You know, this is turning into this is less commentary and more directors coming.
Exactly. Yeah, it's we'll direct the show out there. You know, penalties, referees, clocks, we do everything around here, don't we?
It's about time. Tracy with a shot is blocked by Tommy. Josh feeding it inside. Chris unable to get the shot off. Up the sideline. Goes behind the net. And the penalty is over as Peter Galena runs
Full
out of the penalty
strength, full
box.
strength, yep.
Chris playing it up. Intercepted by Wendy. You're going to see a lot of that here. I find it amazing in the last 7 periods we've had 34 goals. I think that says something about how this game's been going and about how this league's going to be.
Well, when you have small venues, you have more goals. It's one of those things I've learned. Small venues mean more goals. Bigger venues mean less goals,
Well,
obviously.
that's obviously true, but at the same time, now, for those who don't know, we have about 6 different leagues in the area, and oh great, another penalty. Let's figure out what the call here is. And it looks like it is going to be on Chris.
What's the penalty? Rob, what's the penalty? Josh for high stick.
No, it's on Chris.
Chris Bear. Was it Josh?
Chris New Guy.
Okay, Chris New Guy. Got it. Chris New Guy.
All right.
So it's going to be the new guy here on the Ducks.
New Chris with the penalty. And it will be Pravda looking for a power play.
I'm sorry? Yeah, he's out.
0 for 1 on the power play so far. Now Bowser's got a chance, going to feed it to Wendy. Shot off the post! Off the post!
That was post, all post, baby.
And they get this one right.
Oh man, and you know Wendy, if she just took 1 extra second too long. She had an empty net, and by the time she got control of the ball, it was too late.
Yeah, that's too bad. Although you got to wonder, it's not like she adjusted her shot or anything. You probably would have hit the post anyway.
No, I think if she got the shot on, she would have been in, but she had to adjust, and that cost the extra second. And Sean got back in position and made her shoot the post instead of the open net.
Here we go. It's going to be look at that. It's Taylor now. Trying to contain the penalty kill. Oh, bad pass up to Bowser, but it is Barron getting back. Now Nick and Wendy bringing the pressure up top along with Peter Galena and Tommy Bowser. Taking the penalty kill are Honey.
Wow, that
Honey
almost,
Jordan, Luke Taylor, and Chris Barron. That one nearly bounced in.
Exactly. I mean, that was a bad deflection. I thought it was going to go in, but luckily did not go in for the Ducks.
As how much am I allowed to say here? How foul am I allowed to get in this one? You tell me.
What do you mean, how foul?
I mean, there are a few things I'd like to say about how the game's going on right now.
We are on YouTube, and we are a league, so we have to definitely keep it clean out there.
How much is the penalty?
45 seconds.
I hate being a representative. I'd rather be myself. In which case, I'm just going to say, it really looks like the goalie is fresh out of Darns to give, doesn't it? It's almost funnier when I censor myself, isn't it?
And Tommy slips there on his own.
Yep, looks like Galena with a shot that goes wide. Weiscarver trying to play it.
Oh, rebound, loose. Pete shot.
Save. This one just to everybody. Weiscarver going to try that save by Sampson. Now Bowser. Oh, it's stolen by Jurgen. Very well done. Back up to Peter Doe. That's blocked by Taylor. The other way, McQuarrie is able to play this.
10, 9, 8.
As you can hear my
7,
partner giving the countdown.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And with that, another penalty kill. Up the side of the net we go.
Oh, rebound!
Taylor
Oh,
with a
yes!
miss.
And it's on net.
Yeah, Luke Taylor might be kicking
And
himself
one-timer
for that
that I just missed out there.
All right, everybody's just having a tough time out there. You see the net's that big, your eyes get big, and you don't realize you still got to aim. I mean,
Absolutely.
that's part of what's going on
It's
right
a
now.
bang-bang play, and you hope you get the puck in the end and out there. But Scott's a very good goalie. He took away enough of the space, and Luke was shot wide.
Yep. Trying to recover from what was a bad start to the period. That looks like Mike trying to get it around Tracy. Tracy gets it into the bench, just a reprieve. No, it's going to be stolen, and the referee says the heck with it.
That was a good call. The ball was still loose.
And a big save by Sampson as he keeps it out. Sampson taking the laissez-faire approach, it appears. And another save. Now, Wendy, that's blocked by Brooks. Mike and Tracy racing to it. I apologize, that was Ann, not Wendy. Not that anyone cares. Well, I guess Ann cares. Depending on that. Does my partner even know what I'm saying?
Your partner is trying to watch the game and move the camera at the same time.
There you go.
That's why you play by guy. I only color comment when I have time.
And, oh, look at that. This goes over the top. And the rodeo clown gives him a 75. So, this one gets played in the middle, goes off of the back of somebody's leg.
Renee with a good steal. But not well.
Very well.
Here comes a new guy.
Do anything now.
Mike,
Up
shooting
the middle.
pass.
Oh!
Oh!
Big save by Sampson.
On net. Oh, rebound is in!
in.
That's it. Great play.
3-2.
Great play by Mike. Did not stop. I believe it's Matt. I don't know if it's Mike or Matt. It's one of those guys.
It's Mike.
Okay. Great second effort there. The rebound. Wraparound goes in. It's now 3-2 in favor of the Ducks.
And the Evil Empire are making their slow comeback here.
I think they're getting their feet now. They're getting their feet.
With 8 minutes, 10 seconds left here in the second period. Bowser takes the face off, wins it away. Now up the side we go. This one gets played over near where we are.
Let's give it the Ducks ball. 5 feet there. As the outboard shot. Oh, Mike! Hit the post. Hit the post that time. Over the net it goes. It's going to bounce in and hit Sean directly on. Luckily for them, it did not.
That when the Evil Empire hits the post, everybody knows it. So.
Comes down
back the other way. This one is going to bounce to the outside of the net. Nope.
Loosened up by the goalie, I believe.
Yes, loosened up by Sampson, and referee Rob Estandia says, the heck with it, let's keep playing.
Yeah, that's a good call. You want to keep the play as much as possible.
Yeah, especially with a running clock. You really want to keep playing.
Oh!
That has to be a high stick.
That was close to illegal slap shot. Oh,
wait, now it is a illegal slap shot. Now back the other way we go. Galena trying to take advantage of the late penalty. Shot saved by Sampson, and now we'll get the high sticking call.
It's a legal slap shot on the new guy, Chris.
Yep, and kind of an unusual call there because I overheard talking to Chris, the referee Rob talking to Chris, and said the follow-through was the problem. The follow-through was the problem. The wind-up must have been the problem, and that's kind of a surprise
Yes.
here. As you can tell, I've made it my mission to be curmudgeon this season on commentary.
You know what? It's fun because this new small venue, you and I see things quicker. Unfortunately, we call our pop what the referees can, so maybe unfair to the referees, but we'll see things point blank on, which is great. Rebound!
That's a save!
Great shot by Wendy, but it was
cleared by Taylor.
Yes.
Awesome. Now, as you were saying, now refereeing a smaller place with a 4-on-4.
It's difficult.
Yeah, we've done this in other leagues.
Absolutely. You and I have. It's not easy. A referee in a big leagues, you see everything. It's 4-on-4 in a small venue. You can't see everything overall. It's just difficult to do so.
And we got to bring this camera, show you. Coming up, we're gonna do a little plug here for the Northern Virginia Hockey Association, the JCC Association. As Bowser goes in, that shot goes wide. It is the final 4 weeks, so coming up Thursday, February 14th at 8 p.m., we encourage everybody to come on down to the Jewish Community Center in Annandale, Virginia, and watch what will be the season championship of the 2012-2013 season.
30 seconds.
So, and that goes wide.
I'm sorry, Andy, give me a second there. I want to make sure the penalty is taken care of first. I'll get back and come back to you on that one.
It's no problem. I can take it from here. I've only been doing it all season.
20 seconds, the penalty.
This one played high up. It goes straight to Corey. He's going to field it out of the air, play it up to Bowser.
Bowser, I bet you. About 10 seconds to go in the penalty here. 10,
goes Galena. That
9,
shot's going up.
8. No, did not go in.
Did
Did not go in. Yes.
Clear off the line. Beautiful.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Full strength, full strength.
And now the Ducks are able to bring another player in. Chris Barron comes in off the bench.
Wow, that walked the line. That truly walked the line, did not go behind the goalie.
And
that was a correct call.
That was a heads-up play on the defense.
Absolutely.
Would you clear something
Oh, Luke, flub on a one-timer.
But he couldn't quite get all
Exactly,
of it.
he lost, he flubbed, basically flubbed on it.
It was an easy save at the end. Now Brooks plays this one up before he really tap. Both goalies kind of just hoping the puck hits them at this point.
Here comes Bowser, he's going to shoot.
Centering
Pass, and it goes in! Oh, Honey! It went off on Honey, it's going to be unassisted here. Tommy goes the centering pass, hits Honey, goes right in the net. It is now 3-3.
With 4:35 left in the second period.
Unassisted, Tommy Bowser on, that was an even strength goal. We can't give you the assist. They're a different team, Honey, I'm sorry.
This is officially turned. The fourth wall is taking a beating in this broadcast.
I guess now, why don't we just have everybody participate? You know, just put max everybody else out there. They can hear us now as it is right now.
Actually, when I'm playing out there, you probably will have the mic, so it's not a big deal. That's going to be fun. Nice one played in the middle.
Pete's in the zone now. Pete looking at
I think the way things are going the third period.
And can you keep it in? No. Luke is in. Luke, oh, couldn't get the shot off.
Taylor now races it down to the corner where he's being guarded by Nick. He's got Barron in the middle. Can he
Centering pass, doesn't connect. Prophet comes back.
Mike the other way, he did it again. And Galena now into the
coming in
middle.
now, looking for a centering pass. As we have two play-by-play now apparently here. As I'm jumping into play-by-play. Exactly.
And it's Chris the other way now. He's got Taylor up front, up in there. Nick
oh,
long
what a shot.
Fight the follow.
Rebound goes wide. Oh.
Now Galena has it behind the net.
Oh, can he get out? Nope. Nope.
Simpson cuts off the angle back the other way. Is defended nicely.
You know what? This is a pretty good game, actually. It's been a pretty good game.
It has, but I got to think that third period is the Evil Empire.
Oh, my God. That's correct. Correct. The Evil Empire is the #1 seed here because the defending champion's goal decided to sit the season out. So as a result, Pravda, now known as Evil Empire, became the #1 seed. The Ducks were the Rec Division champions, Rec DCHL Cup champions from last season.
Which means they are, in this season, by default, the 6th seed because of all the abandonments, but that's okay. Or would you, maybe you could call Cobra Kai the 6th seed, I don't know. But Cobra Kai actually won, so, and it was saved by Samson.
I had the Ducks as the 4th or 5th seed, actually, to be honest with you.
You know, at this point, we might as well just continue commentary all the way home.
So we have a 3-3 tie here, so Ducks have blown a 3-1 lead. Pravda has battled back to make it 3, correction, that's number 3 now. Evil Empire has battled back to make it 3-3.
You see what happens when we have too many people doing the job.
Yes, exactly.
2 minutes, 15 seconds left in the second period now.
And a barn burner, as they call it down south.
Indeed. We got ourselves a good one. But barn burner would indicate more goals. This one is just a fun game.
I'm not sure. I think barn burner is just a great action back and forth game. You know, it's not just about scoring. You know, if you watch college football on ESPN, you know those ESPN guys, some of them from the SEC, they always use the word barn burner. Oh, almost a hook, not quite there.
I think a more fair thing to say is we have a game on our hands.
Oh, we do have a game on our hands. We have an exciting game on our hands.
That's the cliche we want today. This one being played out by Honey, looking for Luke. Luke Taylor bringing this up, trying to get around Anwise Carver. Not able to do so. Trying again, nothing there. Now being played up. Big shot.
Goes wide.
Corner, goes wide. Like you say, legal slap shot this time.
And that was legal, yes, absolutely.
Now it's Brooks.
Oh, rebound. Good shot by Scott there. Yes, absolutely.
Up the other way.
Coming in. Nice move. Shot save. Rebound is in. Rebound goes in. And the new guy, is it Mike again?
That's Mike. Yes,
Stoll from
sir.
Pravda, and now they come back all the way to take a 4-3 lead here.
Mike with the Tommy with the assist. We have just passed the 1 minute mark of the second period.
Last minute of play, second period.
This means you need to wear about 70
You know,
hats.
this reminds me of those, what is that, TNA wrestling games? You have the small gym, you have the play-by-play guys, you have the actual entertainers as well, too. Everybody gets involved,
Yeah, the only difference, I would say with how much fourth wall is being broken, it's more like an independent, like Ring of Honor or Chikara myself, but we've just lost half our audience, haven't we?
we had an audience? I didn't realize that.
Somebody has to be watching this.
I think we have usually about 100 people watching on YouTube, so it's growing, but, we're going to be on YouTube for a while.
Are you sure there's 100 people? Because I think I made about 70 of them.
Oh, look at that! What a shot by Chris!
We're going to go into the intermission tied at 4 thanks to a beautiful play by
Great
Chris.
shot. It's an unbelievable shot that Scott had no chance on, really.
No chance. It looks like, are we going to get a drop before the period ends? Both sides want to make it happen. This one gets played up, blocked, and that's all she wrote for the second period.
4-4 score.
4-4.
All right, we're back here with Andy, and what promised to be a great third period of action here. 4-4 tie.
Yep.
The game has gotten up and down. A lot of ebbs and flows of the game overall. A couple of controversial calls, a couple of heated moments, but overall it's calmed down, and we've got a game here with one more period to go. And again,
right.
this season we have no shootouts, we have no overtime, so it's got to be decided in the next 15 minutes or it stays a tie.
Yep, good old SC calling it along with Andy the King Goss. Bringing you the action today. Again, wrestling fans are the only ones who understand what the hell we're talking about. We're bored, what can I say?
I thought it would be J.R. Ross and Jerry the King Lawler.
You know what? It just sounds better the other way. Who knows? But you're right, my name does rhyme with his, so why am I not doing it? You know what the answer is? The answer is, don't explain the joke.
I'll just say one thing. If you see me advertising for a barbecue sauce, please shoot me.
Oh,
what a shot. Goes wide.
and it's on, no, it's going to be clear. Now the question is, which one of us is more likely to be Jerry the King Lawler? Now, in order to answer this, we're going to need a table.
A chair.
A chair. A
And a ladder.
A 19-year-old.
No, this is definitely a PG-13 show here, so we have to stop right there and then.
Let's take 1 minute off the clock and actually start it, shall we? Coming back the other way now. It looks like it is going to be in the corner. Barron swings and misses. He's going to get a second bite of the... Can't quite do that. Falls it in the middle. It is 4-4 here as we're having ourselves a crazy game.
Yes, as we're trying to do 5 things at once and making mistakes left and right, but it's okay. It's our first experience here at the new venue, our temporary venue.
And
the ball is stuck.
It's a hit ball trick. Now we've got everything, folks.
It's still in there somewhere.
Now, the clock's right. I don't know what you're doing now. No, the clock's fine now.
It's about 30 seconds off. I'll stop for 30 seconds after.
All right. Now playing the middle, looks like Mike's going to try and get himself a goal. Can't quite do it. It's clear the other way. Into the corner. This one being played around. Now Chris and Peter fighting for it in the corner right in front of us. Great view.
Contact there. No call there.
It's hot. What do you want?
It's tough.
Yeah, no contact, sure. Has he been watching the same league?
Well, you're not supposed to make contact. You're going to make contact. There's no way around that. I understand as a commissioner, but the idea is to let people know to avoid contact and to not be so aggressive as they make contact. Oh, what a shot.
Chris nearly had it. Now everybody's
good play by Corey. Scotty says, I'm going to beam him up here.
6.5 out of 10. Leave the puns to the experts, would you? This one is taken to the corner by Taylor.
What a save!
Corey.
Got a glove just barely on it.
Black ball 5 feet. Black ball 5 feet.
It's going to be ruled a black ball.
As I bring the ball into play and get myself on camera. Hi, Mom. Tommy Bowser can't do it. Wise part of the shot saved by Sampson, and we will have a face-off.
I'm going to zoom back out here to get maybe more of the play action here, as I'm still struggling to get the camera modes off here. But you know what? Again, we promise you one thing. Next week will be better. we would definitely be better.
Yeah, next week we won't be making any of these mistakes.
Because you know why? We're not going to be here next week.
That's right.
It's a bye week.
Woo!
We're back and play on the 24th of February. It's next week with President's Day holiday. As a result, the venue is not open, and well, we have actual weekend off from everything.
And this is basically, we're playing week 1 now here in the Lenten season is what it comes down to.
Correct.
So everybody at home, gorge yourself on Mardi Gras food, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Oh, what a shot! And what a goal by
Bowser to Galena. How did they...
empty net pretty much for Galena.
And Sampson looks like he's tired. And the Ducks are going to take care of that by calling a timeout.
Great pass by Bowser to Galena, who had basically had the entire to shoot at. This guy gets stick on the floor.
He had all day. He had his own continent to shoot at this point.
He had all day and night basically to shoot at, and now it's 5-4.
Yeah, he could not miss even if he tried. Well, then again, I've seen the people in this league. Maybe he could have missed.
And somewhere up there, Keith is saying, why is Kami playing for Evil Empire and not Funkmaster?
Why? I don't understand anything that goes on around here. Hopefully things will work out in the end. Anyway, we're back to the action. Face-off won by the Ducks. Bobby Tracy bringing this one up the side.
The clock is now back rolling, so now we're caught up on the camera time as well, too, which is perfect timing for us. Because we're about 20 seconds between the actual playing time and the clock time, but now it's all in sync.
Give or take. And it will be until the Evil Empire take their time out, which I guarantee they will.
Bowser steals it. Bowser down the road.
And is stuck.
Bowser cannot get to the defense. Now looking for a centering pass.
Oh,
Get
what
one off,
defense
wrap
by...
around. Nope, now wrap. Centering pass. Oh, at the feet. But Honey stops Peter G from making that shot off. Great play by Honey there.
Honey Jorgen was, and she was the one who was keeping Tommy from finding anything too. That was an incredible defensive sequence.
Absolutely, great
from
play.
a player who is usually, above average, but not really great at defense. Let's be honest here, but she is playing very well in this sequence.
She is. And you know what? I want you to make a comment. Make one point here as we see the play go back.
Oh, gee, why stop now?
Boarding
And
call
we got a penalty
here
coming up.
on the Ducks. It's on Ducks. It's going to be a boarding call up there.
So you were saying?
Yeah. Notice the fact that, the Ducks usually have 2 women on the floor. They're one of the teams which I really admire because they don't allow the gender limitations or requirements to actually stop them. They actually play with 2 men at the floor, which is a credit to them as well. That's why they're one of my favorite teams as commissioner.
Well, yeah, you just want to get more women in the league.
No, it's not about the gender. It's about having fun. And a lot of times, with all due respect, the guys want to hog the playing time. And the Ducks are run by 2 female captains, and the guys actually support it. They have a lot of good players as well, too. So give them credit for doing that.
And this one goes off the face of Sampson, who... is it just me, or does it look like he's got that Mario Balotelli, why am I in the middle of this look on his face? Okay, so for those scoring at home, we have now made references to pro soccer and pro wrestling, but not the NHL. And we all know why. Because this season, the NHL is dead to us. All right, the NHL is just
we
dead.
are protesting the NHL.
We are totally protesting.
Absolutely. You know what? These guys make billions of dollars, and they want to hold out. And let's be honest here, I have no sympathy for the owners or the players both. I'm not taking sides here.
Yeah, well,
both sides are to blame for that.
To be honest, though, the players wanted to play.
They do. But, it takes 2 not to play, not 1. You know what I mean? So,
I don't know,
both
when
sides.
it's a lockout, it does take 1 not to play.
Well,
That's
but if the players wanted to play, they would have played.
And they did play. They played a lot of exhibitions. They played a lot of tours. Mm-hmm. So, they all went to Europe and planning. They wanted to play, and the other thing is, did you see some of the offers that the owners made?
I did not. That's a power play goal from Peter D.
Power play goal for the other Peter. It was Peter Doe.
Peter D. Correction. Peter Doe from was it?
Looked like it was Mike.
Mike. Okay. Peter Doe from Mike. The power play is now at 6-4 for the Pravda, who's looking to pull away here.
That's 4 for those keeping score at home.
Evil Empire. Evil Empire. How about that?
All right. Now it looks like Lena's going to try again. Now, for those wondering why they changed the name from Pravda to Evil Empire, it's really a story of how self-aware they are. As soon as they got Tommy Bowser on the floor, they knew that they...
Not only Tommy Bowser, also Scott... Oh, it's in!
6-5!
Great shot! That's Bobby's goal.
And Bobby with a goal, an incredible shot.
Yes, that's Phil Glazier's roommate, if I recall correctly.
Very nice, very nice.
On the Ducks, who actually...
Now hand me the start and stop button so that I can take care of this if need be. Because remember, one of the rules we have in this league is that if it becomes a 1-goal game under 1 minute,
absolutely,
we no longer do rolling clock, we do stop clock.
Correct.
And that actually came into play in earlier games with the Scorpions and with the Scabs, who both held on to win. So
and those were great games, by the way, too. That almost killed the camera. Those are good games, by the way.
those were good games. The rec division has had some very good games.
Yes.
The ball goes into the blind spot. Comes around the outside. Peter Green going to take this one. Anyways, I was saying about the owners.
Yes.
Did you see some of the earlier offers?
I did. You know, there's no doubt they were grandstanding. They were grandstanding big time. The owners were.
And you have to realize.
But you know what? If the players really want to play, they would have said yes. So you got to put it on both teams there.
So what you're saying is that if the owners produced an offer that was patently unfair, the players should have said yes, justified.
No, I'm saying, but your point was the players want to play. If the players really want to play, they would play for anything. That's my point.
Well, given all of the, like I said, all of the exhibition tours, all the time, I think they did want to play for anything.
But now we got hockey again. You know,
Yeah.
H is back on again. And how about those Capitals?
It's like I said, I'm not following this season. I'm in protest. I think the Capitals are as well. We'll just leave it at that.
Yeah.
And that's the last we're talking about the NHL in this broadcast. If I have my way.
Good shot. Great
Big
save.
save.
Rebound does not go in. Good
Rebound
shot.
blocked by Peter Doe. And Peter Doe keeps Taylor from getting anything else going. Barron passes it back to Taylor. He's going to look in the corner, try and pass up to Bobby. Long shot, that is blocked. Now Wendy is able to clear. 6'5" Evil Empire here. McQuarrie with a very calm save, and he's just going to hold it as Luke Taylor forces it. And McQuarrie says, back at you. And he's had a rough game. He has had a rough couple of games. In the third period of the first game, he got whacked in the glove. He got dove into. Both of those resulted in goals that were allowed to stand.
Interesting.
And you saw both of them, so.
I may have seen them, but I didn't see them. I just basically was looking on the.
Oh,
It's in! It's in!
Tied it up.
Who had the assist? I couldn't tell, but it was Chris's goal. And now suddenly,
With 4 minutes to go in the
the Ducks
game.
aren't giving up. They've battled back and tied up at 6 right now.
Yes, we have 4:06 left here in the game. A reminder, a tie is a tie is a tie. We have no overtime. We can't afford overtime, so it's going to be like.
Well, it's not a question of it's a question of the gym isn't open beyond. We're supposed to be actually closed at 10 o'clock. And so, it's already 10:30. So they're doing us a favor by staying at 10:30.
They're pressing up. We're pressing their patience.
Exactly. No, they've been very cool, but it's not them. It's the guidelines that we follow with Montgomery County. That's why.
Anyway, back to a normal play. Chris is in. Could this be it? And McQuarrie with the big poke away. Hill swings and misses. Now Chris is going to try again. That is saved by McQuarrie. He will fall on it with 3:30 to go here in the game.
Wow, both teams lucky they weren't called. I think Chris got grabbed the guy's arm, but not enough. And then of course I think it was Mike. He wheeled and it was close, but I thought it would have been a penalty. But both teams got away with one there.
Now back up the sideline we go. Looking for space, nothing there. Now played up the side by Weiss Carver. It is Brooks with a bit of a stutter step there, or a false start.
The floor here, obviously, don't play hockey here, so it's not exactly
outside of the net. That was outside of the net, and Nick is able to clear patently. We have about 3 minutes to go. As this one goes up to Mike.
This man
has it as it goes into our blind spot again.
There you go. There you go.
Now we got a view of it. As we again try to do 6 things at once.
Exactly.
The only thing missing for our broadcast is 3 silhouettes and like 2 robots and a human at the bottom of the screen telling us what we're doing wrong.
Hey, great game here, by the way. A quick, in 10 seconds or less.
Yeah.
NAA, you're trying to play NAA early out there. Who's going to win that championship up at NAA? Will it be my Bears? Will it be my KOD? Or will it be the evil umpire there known as the Knights?
Well, I wouldn't count anything out. I wouldn't count the Neanderthals out either.
Oh, absolutely. Neanderthals are a great team out. But they're probably the 4th team of the 4. I mean, they're probably they've got the long shot of the 4 to win it all.
I'm going to say right now that if I had to make a guess, I'd say Knights just because you have to play back-to-back in the semis and finals, and that's something that KOD has struggled with. Taylor shot McQuarrie the save. We almost had a winner.
I'm going to go on record. I'm going to pick the KOD here. Hit the zip. So I'm going to go with the other #1 seed in the other conference.
All right. We got about a minute 52 to go. We're going to try and bring this camera to that game, by the way.
Why not?
Why not, indeed?
As long as you do play-by-play, because I'm definitely referee.
I can do that, yeah. And, they're going to say that Peter Doe pulled this one back. It is offside. It's coming all the way back.
100 seconds left for the game. 100 seconds. No overtime.
And as you can tell, our friend here, Mr. Chand, loves to make people do math on Sunday.
Well, you know why? It's
It's
in!
tipped in!
Wow.
Who tipped it in? looks like Mike's going to take credit for it, but it looks like an own goal from here. What did you see?
I could not tell.
7-6 Empire.
Who had that goal? Can't tell right now. Is it a Mike or Nick? I couldn't tell.
And we are now reaching the 1 minute warning. And remember, in 1 minute, clock stops.
Wow, a goal in the last 80 seconds by Pravda.
Clock stops until we are at exactly 60 seconds now. Clock has started. The 60-second rush is on. That one is blocked by Samson. Keeps the dream alive.
Now the Ducks looking for a tying goal. They gotta press. They gotta press.
Samson's still in the net. I'm not quite sure why.
Well, yeah, it should be going now. I agree with you. Now it's too late now.
Goes over Bobby's head. He's going to chase it down. I got to put the onus on the captains here. Why are they not killing their goalie? Now bring it up.
Oh, what a shot! Rebound is loose.
Baron can't
Oh,
put
no
the
way.
rebound.
Can't
Back
get
the
to it.
other way we go. Now Galena is going to try and kill some time. It looks like he kills most of it. Now it's stuck behind the net. I don't know why they're doing this.
Oh!
Gets away with a high stick. 20 seconds to go.
And could have got called there, but she didn't.
Baron in the corner, trying to get position. Played in front.
Oh, they tie it!
Goal!
They tie it! They tie it with
10.8 to go.
It's tied with 10.8 left. What a game out there. Was it Chris? It was Chris.
It was Chris coming. Chris 1 from Chris 2, basically.
Wow. And this game may come down to a first tie officially. You got the clock. Yep.
Here we go. 10 seconds left on the clock.
Last 8 seconds.
Big shot by Mike. Save. Rebound has popped up. And with 3.7 seconds left, we're going to have one last draw.
One last face-off. It was 3.7 left.
And I'm not sure why they're pulling it back.
Because it was batted, almost by Peter G. Almost a clear hand pass, I thought.
Oh, a hand shot is what they're calling.
Exactly.
All right, here we go. There's the drop. This one's played up. Bobby's going to have the last shot. Saved by McQuarrie, and that's going to
do it. It's going to end in a 7-7 tie.
And I think both teams are going to wish that they had the win here. Both teams played well enough to win. I guess. What do you say? A tie is a fair result?
I think so. I think both teams played well. You know, Ducks. That's it. Tie. It's a tie. Ducks. Ducks had to battle back. They had the early lead. Pravda battled back. Then Pravda the lead. Ducks battled back. And it was a great back and forth game, worthy of two champions. Don't you agree?
Yeah. It was a surprisingly back and forth game. I think both goalies are just a little bit. You can see Scott right now is saying he wasn't at 100% today.
Yes. Player of the game, I would vote Chris. Who would you say?
Yeah, Chris from the Ducks seemed to be the player of the game. Seemed to be the one who had all the momentum. So we're going to try and call him over after it's done.
I'll be right back with Chris for player of the game. Right back.
First week of the season ends with a 7-7 tie. We're here with Chris, player of the game. Chris, had the win, had the game tie goal with 11 seconds left. How did it feel to be able to get that in?
Awesome pass.
All right, now this is your first experience with DCHL. What do you feel? How do you feel about it?
Good feeling.
All right, made a few words here, obviously. Now, going forward, of course, we have next result, but how do you feel you're going to be able to do in this season? How do you feel the team's going to be able to do?
You got a pretty good team.
All right. Chris, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Game time goal, 11 seconds left, and a 7-7 tie. We'll see you in 2 weeks.